Didn't look away from the train wreck. You can blame it on the tech, on the disrespect. Point and play, you better button check. Button check.
What is up, Butt Check fam? Welcome back to a second episode of Checking These Buttons. This is one of those I've been talking about. This is the extra buttons, right? Or the extra check, however we're gonna name it. Thank you guys for tuning in. We posted a regular button check earlier today, so I hope you guys can get down with this one. It is Friday, the weekend is here, we done made it, and if you missed it, we have a huge sale right now, the biggest sale of the year going on with the INTOtheAM, Button Check's official favorite clothing brand. They're back. It's been about 2 months since we've talked about them, but they're back with the biggest sale of the year. So link down below, definitely check them out. They got all the hot gear going on right now, and we got a crazy ass hot topic that we gotta check. So without further ado, let's go. All right, now into the first set of the Smash Bro community getting a cease and desist from Nintendo to shut down their dating app. I never thought I would put those damn words together in a sentence. Okay, I'm just finding about this. Apparently it's been in the works, but it's been trending as of yesterday. Apparently somebody in the Smash community got together and they were like, yo, we're going to create a dating app. We think it would be a good idea. You know, you have something in common in the Smash community. We're gonna do a dating app called Smash Together. The app was gonna be called Smash Together. Okay, I mean, I can see where they were going with that, you know what I'm saying? But let's pick it up. We're gonna unpack. We got some FGC reactions, all that good stuff, y'all. This is a wild one. So Nintendo Wire posted this saying, Nintendo issued a cease and desist order to Smash Bros dating app Smash Together. Now, if we click on the article right here, we'll just get a piece of it. It says, if you're dedicated to Super Smash Bros player, or if you're a dedicated Super Smash Bros player, who is looking for love in your life to share your gaming hobby with, the recently closed Smash Together app may have been perfect for you. I'm using in past tense because Nintendo has issued a cease and desist order to its creators. Excuse me, so the app will not be going live. Sadly, to all the Smash Bros players who will now need to actually talk to people. Oh my God, this article is coming in. Okay, I thought this article may be written by a Smash player, but doesn't seem that way. All right, sadly, players or Smash Bros players may actually have to talk to people in real life if they want to find their significant others. The horror, as reported by many outlets now, Smash Together will not be going live despite having announced its existence over a year ago. See, shit, that went under my radar because this is literally the first time I remember, you know, hearing about this. Anyway, revealed June of last year, the app was dubbed the premium dating app for Smashers and was said to have a robust matchmaking algorithm tailored to connect you with your ideal Smash partner. Okay, while I do think the idea of a dating app with heavy focus on gaming is neat, this Smash Bros theme one feels like it's a niche of a niche of a niche. While the creators haven't posted specific cease and desist letter from Nintendo sent them, it was sent out just 24 hours before Smash Together was set to go live. Damn. The app was scheduled to enter an open beta phase and likely would have developed new features based on the feedback from that period. According to its creators, Smash Together had received about 400 signups before the cease and desist, so it would have had a decent enough user base to test out, you know, to test how things were going. And this will just be real quick because I'll save my thoughts for the end. Initially, I was like, a dating app for gamers? Like, why not? We got dating apps for fucking everything nowadays. Literally everything. Why not gaming? You know, but this one, okay, I can see the concerns and I can see the jokes and the jabs and all that shit, so let's save that. But anyway, we got some people reacting saying, she's 15. 99.87% men to women ratio. We already have Grindr. April Fool's was a month ago, man. Texting the number for the aura, or why is this on my timeline? And the reason why they're saying texting the number is because this is actually a post that Smash Together made of June of last year. Check this out right here, y'all. They said, after months of development, Smash Together is entering open beta With the app to be public on May 15th, access is currently waitlist only, but release day spots can be reserved by texting LOVE to 773, you get the number. The number will be automatically saved and you need to follow up. So no need to follow up. Open beta Thursday, May 15th, and then text Smash Together, all that. But these screenshots are hilarious. I'm not sure if these are examples of what they got from their website or if they're just making them up. Says, I'm looking for someone who can make it out of pools at a major, 2 truths and 1 lie. I was on Wi-Fi, rake. I have 1 sick pocket doc. I've never ever gone O2. There's another one. Yeah, this one right here. PSI Nestmaster 22. Notable wins, Dexter, Nick, I guess it's talking about, what they've done. About me, high-level Nest player from Maryland, looking for a doubles partner. Yeah, you can see. And then it shows like, I guess an example of some DMs talking about, use me for your next death. I might just have to host up. I'd rather play offline, maybe with dinner. So I guess it's, it's giving examples of what it could look like or what people could, be experiencing if they were to try out the app. There's another video from IGN, y'all. Fucking IGN posted this yesterday, right here, saying an unofficial Smash Bros. Dating app has been shut down due to pretty much what you expected. Check out the clip.
Take one guess as to why this Smash Brothers dating app got shut down. Yep, Nintendo sent them a cease and desist. Smash Together was designed to match you with, quote, your dream doubles partner in and out of Smash. Promotional images included sections for listing your main, a chat feature where you can trade Smash-related innuendos, and typical dating prompts where you can say that your love language is, quote, when my partner lets me take their stock in doubles. The app was supposed to launch in open beta today and had over 400 pre-registrations, but they announced with this sad Yoshi meme that they indeed have been cease and desisted. Classic Nintendo. Sorry, Smashers, looks like your smashing will stay on the battlefield. 3 stock, no items, and definitely no heart containers.
No contest!
There you go. Going on, other people responded saying, crazy, Nintendo shuts down an official or unofficial Smash Bros. Dating app called Smash Together. My take, considering what happened in the competitive Smash community over the last number of years, this was definitely a good idea. Others adding to this saying, Smash Together, an unofficial dating app started up for like-minded Smash Bros. Players to meet and mingle. And then you see this SpongeBob meme. Okay, we already know what they're getting at. They talk about people mingling and it's stinking like hell. We get it. And then others from that other point of view actually responding saying, Nintendo, what the hell? While I wouldn't use this, how is this hurting you? So like, yo, why do you gotta do a C&D and all that? Others responding saying, to play devil's advocate, online dating is like 50-50. You never know how the other person you're going to meet with the date on. So you never know who you're gonna get, basically. Or I have horror stories I could easily tell you, believe me, LOL. And check this out, from there, I actually saw a video. I was doing a little bit more digging. Somebody by the name of Mela Bunny, if I'm saying that correctly, I'll put their information down below so you can check them out. They made a video about this 10 months ago when it was first announced. I've never seen it. It's a short video. It's only like 4 or 5 minutes. We'll just watch a clip. Let's check it out.
Half a year ago on Twitter, I posted this tweet asking people what would happen if a Smash player dating app was created. I got a lot of funny replies, most of which were talking about how bad of an idea it would be and how the ratio of guys to girls would be absolutely atrocious, which I agree. Fast forward to now, I discovered this tweet while scrolling on Twitter where someone actually created a Smash player dating app. Is this a joke or is it real? Please don't be real. I wanted to actually talk to you guys about this whole Smash dating app thing. What's funny about this tweet right here is that I actually made a tweet in October saying, guys, LMAO, yesterday on stream, my chat brought up the idea of a dating app created specifically for Smash players. How do you guys think that would go? And it kind of ended up popping off, right? You know, flash forward like 6 months later, this releases, introducing Smash Together, the premium dating site for Super Smash Bros. Enjoyers of all kinds. Meet your dream doubles partner in and out of Smash with our robust matchmaking algorithm, tailored to connect you with your ideal Smash partner. More details to come. Now, do you guys think this is a joke? This is the example that they gave, all right? So, this guy, all right, is a Nest main from the MDVA region. He's a high-level Nest player from Maryland, looking for a doubles partner on or off the battlefield. PR players preferred. If you guys were to make a profile on this Smash dating app, what would you guys put on it? Because for me personally, if I was to go on a Smash player dating app, I would say, oh, please make sure that you shower first. These are like the other things that they said. Are you a gyro? Because I'm trying to pick you up. Just don't use me in your next 0 to death. I might just have to post up. I'd rather play offline. Maybe with dinner. You know, honestly, I feel like that's pretty good. I would not be able to think of a better pickup line than that. You would block all Ness and Lucas players? Wait, why? I feel like I would block Terry players, to be honest. And then here, I'm looking for someone who can make it out of pools at a major. My love language is when my partner lets me take their stock in doubles. Ness and Lucas players, no. I would not. There was like a lot of comments on this thing, some of which were pretty funny. Somebody said, please God, tell me this is satire. And then some people were saying, oh, it's just if I'm gonna be honest, you guys, the ratio of girls to guys on this app would probably be atrocious. Like, just imagine. The ratio of girls to guys in the Smash community is already terrible. So
all right, so we'll stop right there, man. Like I said, her link down below if you want to check out the rest of the video, show her some love. A lot of points have been made, all right? One, obviously the last one, the ratio. That's not just with Smash, that's with gaming, period. Like, if there was a gaming app, let's be real, it's gonna be dominated by dudes. But then again, I feel like, isn't that most dating apps? Let me know. Dirty Low, if you're watching this. Dirty, don't be mad. I ain't gonna put your business out there like that. But Dirty, you know, he roommated with me throughout the last several years, and he was on them dating apps, and he actually met his current girlfriend on the dating apps. You know what I'm saying? So they work for, you know, for some people. But I remember the horror stories that he would tell me, the war stories that he would tell me. Some were good. I mean, some were fucking, what do they call that? Black Mirror episodes, you know what I'm saying? But he eventually found his girlfriend, but obviously it's slim pickings out there from what I get. So anyway, knowing that the ratio is gonna suck, going back to playing devil's advocate, even Mellow Bunny said, I thought that was a cool pickup line. You know, some of it was actually kind of cute. Some of it was kind of cringe. We'll talk about that in a second. But like I said, devil's advocate, I think on paper, a gaming dating site is not that bad of idea. Am I too far? Am I off with that? You know what I'm saying? Have I been out the loop that far? You know what I'm saying? Or that much? Because I've been, you know, with my wife for the last going on 13 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank God. I just think obviously like anything, it has to be well executed. It has to be done. Now, if you just concentrated on one genre or one game, like this is the Street Fighter dating app, this is the Smash Bros, or this is, you know, then I think things get a little stickier, because certain people in that community are gonna be like, they're gonna concentrate on the reputation of that community or the ratio or yada yada. I think it just makes the options too slim. If the term cockblock was ever needed, like Nintendo literally just cockblocked their community in the biggest way ever. But how y'all feeling? How y'all feeling, man? Do you think a gaming dating app is the worst idea ever in theory? But when it's just specified to one game like Smash, then do you think that's the worst idea ever? And do you think Nintendo was well in their rights to come through and be like, nah, y'all gonna shut this down, you're not gonna use our game to be dating, you know? Because I guess it could be a legal thing as well, right? Because what if something fucking happens? What if there's lawsuits like on the dating app, like somebody gets attacked or God forbid, right? Some shit happens and then Smash Bros game or whatever is affiliated with the website. I can see that. It's probably like a lot of shit involved in that. But in saying all that, let's go deeper. Let's end it on this. Would you even date somebody in the FGC? Because I see that topic come up at least once a year. At least once a year, somebody posts this, and sometimes it's not just males, but it's females as well. They're like, yo, would you do it? I want to say from the replies I see, it's usually about 80% of people saying, nah, they wouldn't do it. It's too close for comfort. But I do see some people saying, why not? Because they use the point of view or the perspective like, you would want to date somebody that had something in common with you that can relate to what you're going through. And a lot of people that are not gamers, usually the relationship might not work because they don't understand the path that we're on, where our hobby, our passion is. Especially, let's be real, if you have friends that are not FGC, they don't know what the fuck. You know how many times my family has wanted to support Button Check? I'm talking about my mom, my dad, my brothers, my sisters. None of them rock with Button Check because I'm speaking Greek to them. You know what I'm saying? They have no fucking idea what I'm talking about on this channel. They're like, hey, Button Check, well, we're so proud of you. we have no fucking idea what you're talking about, but hey, keep going, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't understand. And imagine if I brought somebody new in that relationship, they probably wouldn't understand either. You would have to really get an understanding person to rock with you and just love you. They have their hobbies, you have your hobbies, you know, you need to get one of them. But like I said, going back to those perspectives, I understand. Like, let's be real, at the end of the day, you want somebody to rock with you, and sometimes it's so ingrained in your soul, especially when it comes to like passions that are more than passions. It's like a way of life when it comes to this gaming, because some people in the FGC, I mean, this is life, you know? So when they date somebody, naturally they want somebody to relate to bond with over something that is a huge part of their life. So I could see it, y'all. I could see it. Now, as far as dating app, that's a whole new ball game. How y'all feeling? Let me know. There it is, ladies and gents. Definitely let me know how you are feeling. Thank you guys for the amazing love. Smash together. Unfortunately, none of us will be smashed. We were this close. We were this close. It was supposed to release like yesterday, and we would have been smashing. We would have been smashing together. But unfortunately, Nintendo came in and said, hell no, y'all ain't doing shit on our watch. How you feeling about that? Thank you guys for the amazing love. Once again, thank you for INTOtheAM for sponsoring today's earlier video. They really are, y'all. I rock with so many sponsors on this channel, and I'll be straight up with you. There's two that stand out in my mind that are just like, man, when I work with them, I feel like they really have my back. They really let me film the way I want to, and I actually believe in their product, and INTOtheAM is definitely one of those two. Like, they've been here for over a year. When I started with them, I had no idea what to expect. I really thought it was gonna be a one-off. I really did. And over a year later, here we are. So thank you guys for having my back with the sponsor. Thank you guys, thank you INTOtheAM for always, believing in button check. And I'll see you soon. Tomorrow is Saturday, so I'll definitely see you with at least one episode tomorrow. As always, I don't know what it is, but I know ain't nobody smashing together, but it's about to get better. Love y'all forever. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Okay, so what do you do for work?
This? I mean, come on, like...
Oh, okay, I'm a graphic designer.
Okay. So, what stage do you normally strike to? Like, everybody goes PS2, but I fucking love Xenoblade. So, I go Omega Gar Plains because I love, Pyra, Mithra, Nia. I mean, but, I also really like Animal Crossing, so...
Are you here for the actual dating show?
Yeah.
That's what you're here for?
Yeah.
That's on us.
What the
You
fuck?
can come with me.
Okay.
You can come with me.
Bye.
What? No, dude, what do you make?